Today we're talking about order of operations. Our first assignment is double cross. But let me first do an overview of how I do an order of operations. I use a four-letter acronym. It's P, E, D, S. The order of operations is based on inverse operations. E, D, and S are all inverse operations. What is P? Parentheses and other grouping symbols. What kind of grouping symbols could you use other than parentheses? Pardon me? Brackets. So we have parentheses, brackets, and these are called braces. And that's the order in which they appear. What about an absolute value symbol? That's a grouping symbol. What about something like a square root symbol? You have to do anything under the square root symbol before you can move on. What about the numerator and the denominator of a fraction? You have to solve everything in the numerator first, everything in the denominator first before you can do it. So basically the numerator is a grouping symbol and the denominator is a grouping symbol. You have to solve everything. And once you have anything, you go in order of operations within the grouping symbol. Going on with order of operations. E. What does E stand for, do you think? Exponent. An exponent does what? It times something by itself. So an exponent, let's say 3 to the second power, that equals 9. What would undo that? What would be the inverse operation? Yeah,
Square root.
a square root. So it's exactly the same thing. So exponents also are roots and radicals. Those come in this step. Together, in order, always from left to right, the same way we read English. What about D? Division. Okay, so what undoes division? Multiplication. So we do division, okay, and then what undoes it is multiplication. We do it in order from left to right, okay? So that's division. What do you think S is? Subtraction. And what undoes subtraction? Addition. And then 2 plus 5 equals 7. And we do it, finally, last, in order from left to right. And that's order of operations, or PEDS. So parentheses and other grouping symbols, exponents and roots and radicals, division and multiplication in order from left to right, and subtraction and addition in order from left to right. So that's the order of operations. Any questions? Okay, let me stop it now.